What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Machine Gun Kelly is in a lot of trouble. Stop the show. Well, really, you can never really get in a lot of trouble talking about black people if you're white. I mean, all you gotta do is say you're sorry. Joe Rogan, I'm looking at you, buddy. But let's continue. Machine Gun Kelly has been a popular rapper for the last, 10 or 11 years. And there is a viral clip that he's being interviewed at the BET Awards. And pretty much he's talking about, he's making a comparison between black women and white women. He's not talking about who cooks better, who dances better, who might shoot free throws better. No. Give me like some slurping sound effects in the background there, SPK. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly is talking about who actually is better at oral sex. Now, I know that you're not gonna believe me and take my word for it, so let's just go ahead on and play that clip.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Black girls give the best head. Now this is what y'all do. Now y'all either give the best head or you say you don't give head. White girl, they just give head. It's just like it's.
So the ones who say they don't usually give the best.
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying with black, with what you're saying, we're told you not give the best. It's not that you don't give the best head. It's just that most of y'all say I don't do that unless you're my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas you just need to show your skills because black girls give the best head. You just got. It's just the motherfucking the difference. Bitch, walk the fuck away then, you fucking dirty big bitch. Yeah, bitch. Weak ass dress and fake ass Louis Vuitton purse. I'll go in on this bitch.
So you heard what he had to say. So he's a young guy when he says that and probably didn't know it would come back and bite him in the ass. Maybe he didn't think that he was being racist. But he also curses somebody out in the background, calls them a pig. I'm not even gonna deal with that. I'm gonna just deal with this whole situation because the outrage is that it's disrespectful and he's fetishizing black women. Okay. Then I want you to kind of look at some of these videos on YouTube that say, I love black women because, their hair is so great. I like the way they dance. I like the way they look. I like the way they talk. Those videos get a lot of views. And whenever white men are quote unquote fetishizing black women in those formats and fashions, does very well, especially interracial channels here on YouTube. You see a lot of black women with white men on YouTube that have interracial channels and mixed race children. Those are some of the most successful genres, I would say, in the black community. The problem is that when you relegate black women to just sexual functions, all right? And I could take issue with that. I understand that, right? And I would also have a problem if it was black men saying that. So I get why women are upset. But I want to talk about this because there is a lot of fetishizing of white men that black women do. And nobody really talks about it. It's called the divestment community. Okay? And what do they say? Because I will concede that what he said is disrespectful, right? Because black women are worth more than just booty clapping sounds. Get no argument from me. But the divestment community is, they fetishize white men a lot. Would you agree or disagree? Because especially when they talk about black men, they will say, you black men are lazy. I'd rather get me a white man. I know I'm going to be taken care of. Blase, 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 blase. Certain things like that. And really what you see is they're just fetishizing them because they're white. This is why you can see a black woman in certain communities, she would never date a broke black man and then date a broke white man because he's white. What do you call that? Fetishizing a white man. Where you would, if a guy's a black nerd and he just like a nerd guy, you'd never think it's sexy. But if it's a white guy and he looks like a nerd, it's completely sexy and you're okay with it. Why? It was because you're fetishizing him because he's white, right? Oh, it's a white guy, you know. Oh, but he's smart. He's intelligent. And maybe it's not the case, but he's white. And there can be a lot of excuses for white men because they're white. It's not that they do anything. It's not that they actually have anything that's different many times than a black man. It's just that, you know, that he's white. So automatically he's better. And we got to understand that, you see, a lot of us fetishize white people also, specifically black women and black men. That's what we don't want to talk about. The problem is that white men, if they fetishize black women for only sex, it's a problem. But when we fetishize white people, it's for everything. Like white Jesus, you know, they're pure, the hair, the skin lightening. See, we fetishize everything about them. But see, you know, usually other groups don't fetishize everything about us. That's why Chris Rock said everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. I think that was either Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle. Yeah, that's true. You see? And the issue here is that you're saying it's disrespectful to black women, and it is true. But I think that it's just because he's only fetishizing black women on one thing. If he was saying the other things, there would be no outrage about this. And what does Machine Kelly have to do? Machine Kelly, all he has to say is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then the girls who are from the divestment community will go ahead and still deal with him. Now, I want to know, let's look at Machine Guns Kelly's last few girlfriends, shall we? There was Summer Rae. There was Kate Beckinsale. There was Noah Cyrus, Demi Lovato, DJ Chantel Jeffries, Halsey. Oh, well, number one, there was Amber Rose. Okay. And well, you know, he has a black daughter, right? So I guess, but if you look at who he typically dates, it's not black women. What does that mean? Booty clapping sounds? Yeah, usually this is what I'm dealing with. And what he's dealing with really is that, well, outside of, you know, the oral stuff, yeah, we're not really going anywhere else. And if you look at Emma Cannon, you know, she's a American basketball player. That's the only black chick it seems like he's been dealing with for a long time. What does that tell you? Hey, Machine Gun Kelly typically doesn't like black chicks for long-term relationships. Why is that? But if he's in the mood, he'll let you slurping sounds. Again, this is why I tell people you should never fetishize other groups. Okay, this is why. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains the all-time high. I'm out.